we saw Lowe's play Thermite Shotgun Rush. We saw them play Blitz and Monty. We saw them play Glass. Lowe's showed us a lot of fun rounds of Rainbow Six Siege. And I would like to see more fun rounds here between M80 and DarkZero, because Skyscraper, if played very slow, it's not a very fun map to watch. So speed, aggression, confidence, and teamwork all the way.
And of course, don't forget the most important part, the power of friendship. Okay.
And overrated.
M80 used to be known as the friendship roster.
How did that go?
Did not go well.
1 minute 30 seconds, they just get into the building. Noodle finds a pick onto Nave. That's a great start for the attack, but it's very slow. Spoit walks in, some on the wall. Guess what? Mute jammer. So half the round burnt. They've just walked in the door. Somehow the second summit goes off. They impeded. There we go. So now we have a player more from DC stuck in a corner. M80 could build a two-man lead here.
Spoit walks in and beheads Panbazoo. They look like they want some more, but Canadian has managed to evade them inside of T room, flashed out. He's going to just be eating flashes like it's his day job. Another one will come in from cameraman now as NJR has died. DZ just hoping that Canadian can keep numbers close. Not to be the case. It's all up to Beaulo in a 1v3. He's got that ACOG. He's got a mirror window. This is your real last line of defense to stop them from coming towards the other side of the map, but the backside of Beaulo gets droned out over by Bomb Chassis. Very mechanical skill from Beaulo, but additional skill is there to be had from M80. Beaulo, I don't know if that was a fat finger or what the exact plan was there, but he somehow manages to take an awful lot of damage.
Hold on.
Holding court in this position, pulling out the sidearm after dropping Noodle. Spam pings coming in. Could very easily turn this, but Kino pinches in with cameraman distracting Beaulo the other way around. M80 started off strong and they end strong despite the best efforts from Beaulo.
So M80, while they win that first round, they do need to speed things up a little bit more, shows a bit more confidence, but look at this lineup. Sense, Deimos, Glass, Osa, this speaks confidence, this speaks fun siege, and I'm just waiting right now, watching the player positions. They're clearly trying to set up exactly what the execute is going to be. And right now, it's all from outside the building. Opening windows, applying some pressure, droning out, getting that intel to figure out where that execute will happen later on.
Just as we see a good look of a grenade bounced around, and NJR swings on the cameraman who decides that backstairs was the part of the map that he wanted to hold. Noodle, amidst the smoke, getting diffuser down, but there's Nate. Nitrocell in hand. Shooting through the wall is Kino to eliminate Beaulo. He had the marks. He saw the yellow suit of armor. And now, swing on to Nave, but a miss. Easy standing pat for the moment. Half of the round has gone by. Citizen trying his best to track down these members of DZ. He found Panbazoo and now through the floor will take out Nave. Relatively easy finish for him. Fuser obviously surrendered earlier when Noodle died to that Nitro cell. For the remaining two players of M80, your task is to either kill the last three from DZ or retrieve the diffuser, which seems unlikely at this point. If you try to push towards that diffuser, you'll be finished off. NJR being washed by Spoit. Down he goes. Citizen scrambling from below. He's got the read, but very limited time, Nick. Should be a relatively easy DarkZero round. And DZ's a disciplined team. Both of them are, but they know exactly where this last player from M80 is going to come. They're not even bothering to engage. Look at this. Citizen walking and making a ton of noise now over by Golden T. Might get the swing around, but NJR flicks at the last second and DZ prevails. There's only a minute remaining for the attackers to get in.
Oh yeah, and not just that, but it made you have 2 drones left. And, you know, there are 2 flanks typically open on the attack. There's 2 staircases, for example. Either you'll have the flanks open, which means DC can go for a flank for free, or they cannot drone the entries. And that's why we see Citizen check every single corner on that window, because you don't know what's actually clear. They're gonna go in completely blind into this bomb side attack, and they have Grim, thankfully. That can give them intel, but there it goes. The swing from Beaulo down to a 4v4.
This is a very heavy split push at the moment from M80. For a second there, like cameraman was going to get the read on Beaulo. Kino suffering some damage as he walks on through. Beaulo still in this position. It's a powerful one. You'd think that Beaulo's the only player left with what's going on with DZ as M80 decides to feed themselves one by one by one, but the cavalry shows up at the right time. DZ outmuscle the M80 push. Now Noodle looking for a kill on backstairs, but he's read into it by NJR. Both of them knew that a fight was coming. NJR on 5-1 so far through 4 active rounds, even though it hasn't finished yet. Seems like everybody wants to get in on the fun here. One kill from Pambazoo, 1 from Beaulo, 1 from NJR. Cameraman find himself in Geisha, but empty-handed as he can't get through that castle barricade. The only way out is to melee it. There's Beaulo picked off by Spoit. M80 are making quick work now that they've gotten into the building upstairs, but we'll find a bit of a troubling situation. Down goes cameraman. Spoit will follow. NJR and Pambazoo, the last 2 kills, and DZ answer back. DZ could have very obviously spent that entire time talking about nothing more. Bolo's cursor there. Nothing more than this bomb site in particular. And hey, what a start it is for DarkZero. Minute off the clock. Kino and Noodle off the board.
Oh boy. Chaos in the server, yeah? I mean, what do you make of this? M80 takes a timeout. They talk about what to fix. They hunt down the warden, sure, but what does it cost you? Probably a little bit too much in this round.
Very quick now for Spoit to get in through the rotate. Cameraman dies. DarkZero had lost NJR and they trade back. Spoit has found himself inside the bomb site. The Ash with diffuser, that's an abnormality. Citizen watching quite intently. Where is DZ going to come from? Is Canadian on the gadget to see that this home is now being diffused by none other than M80, who get a pick and then head out of the building. There might only be 2 of them, but Spoit and Citizen can do some serious damage to the best of the teams. Spoit's in a strong spot too. Those kill holes that DarkZero are looking down through do not provide a proper vantage point onto Spoit. So instead, they have to take the engagement directly, and they'll do just that. DZ, the last remaining players, all coalescing around that part of the map, gunning him down. Their Citizen to the rescue, but the flank from Nath will shut it down. The 2 Brits engaging in a 1v1, but it's DarkZero's Brit to come out ahead.
We see again timer halfway point. Troy was stuck in terrace for a bit, but just falls back off that angle, I imagine. This is technically the quickest round for M80 to roam clear. It's still not quick, but it's the quickest. Halfway through the round, but Pambazoo has not been killed just yet. Beaulo goes down first, but the roaming presence is still there. Pamba gets the right timing, could get a massive flank onto M80.
Kino holding on to that diffuser, floating alone over by Drum. He's got backup, but not within striking distance. DZ licking their chops at 1 player from M80, deciding to go on their own. Spoit's been downed. Kino to the rescue. DarkZero, though, have yet to secure a kill as Spoit is brought back from near death.
Surprised Pamba didn't go for the flank. He's instead back to the bomb side. They're planting. Canadian C4 below. That's the win condition. Goes out, but they relocate. Now M80, they're looking very strong in this position because now they can plant. There's no C4 below.
Absolutely 0 chance that Pambazoo gets on in. Spoit, his 3rd kill so far this round. As the chunky monkey of NJR's Maestro gets up top. No ace to be had for Spoit. He's too busy getting the diffuser down as Noodle gets 1. Spoit a 4K and M80 send the first half into the books. A 4-2 half, though, for DZ. The way that we see these maps played, Spoit's got 2 goo mines in back pocket. He can litter the way back to the bomb site with some pain and misfortune for the attackers. 3 drones all used at him, and yet Spoit is handling all of them. Cannot fly blind in this position. That might be a bit of sloppiness from Beaulo. As Spoit is just shredding DZ. Canadian to the rescue, but the damage has already been done at this point. Pambazoo and Beaulo down for the count. A terrible start from DarkZero on their first attack. DZ now moving their forces ever closer to the bomb site, but NJR has another idea. Somebody needs to pressure cameraman and Kino. Easy, putting NJR in that position. Down they all go. Boy, that was okay. Well, that one was over in a hurry. M80. So cool, so poised. Spoit's picture's been frozen now for about 3 rounds. Looks very disinterested in the matchup that's going on.
He's not making it back, man. There he is. We won, guys. Oh,
can we just can we just go back? I know.
One more time.
Just one more time, please.
Good job, everybody. He's like, what happened that round? I think I got like, what, 2 kills? Just like swing the breach and then like, we just kind of won, right guys? That's what happened? I don't know.
Well, Trickster Op will be able to steal things away from you. Down goes Spoit, Pambazoo, successful on the entry. Entry kills so far. Just as we did in our very first matchup, we've got a live listen-in ready for you, and we'll get to hear how DarkZero plans their execute for the final minute of this round.
Good one, Rob. Not
I don't know where this bar
not
went.
seeing anything. No.
Okay, I can EMP or go on the
Delivery's
BenQ.
good, Rob.
He's in small with me.
Okay, let me open up black window here. Then I can just stack up with you.
One keg. I'm ready to
I
just
only-
go.
I only have
I
ice
think we
tea.
just walk.
Are we ready?
I'm ready for.
There's a wub on us. There's a wub on us.
Yeah,
I have top black help.
Deep barbecue. Deep barbecue.
Keg frost. Deep barbecue as well.
Who is it?
Down.
Who's
I'm
Keg?
down.
Malusi and Frost.
I am down. Can we reset and pick?
Keg frost.
I'm walking down black here for a
One
second.
barbecue.
I think Box will.
Yeah,
Box
we
will
want
set
to-
I don't know if I can
res.
res. I'm 1 HP.
I can open this wall maybe.
I need help so I can
I'm
res.
here, I'm
Sorry,
here, I'm
this
here.
guy's in barbecue. He's on the
I'm
bomb
here.
barbecue, I think.
He flash.
On the bomb. Yep, on the bomb.
On the bomb dead.
20, nice. Can you flash and maybe cross on
Frost
me?
was keg. Frost was
Yeah.
keg.
Keg.
Res here.
Mez,
One
Mez.
cat.
It's soulless. It's
Above,
soulless.
above.
He's in
Here, I'm gonna try to go
Picking
above
down
real
these
quick.
Picking down these heals. Picking down these heals.
Both above. Both above.
You gotta try to plant chase. You gotta try.
I can go for purple.
In your long.
I'm playing purple side.
Okay. In my hall.
Good. You gotta play life.
Two.
Blind.
Gonna be
He's
full
blind.
flash.
You're gonna have time. You're gonna have time.
You can call if you guys black. That's it.
1v1.
The Valkyrie.
It's Noodle.
He's
It's
a
a Vader.
Valkyrie too.
Top black.
I'll see if he
Looks
goes
like
for
he was
black
going
still.
down.
Yeah. Going down.
You can win from above as well if you need to.
Bottom black. Go in fish side. Going back to barbecue door. In barbecue. No eyes now.
Sure.
What a shot from Noodle. And they had full intel on the side of DarkZero, as I said in map number 1. And I'm going to say it every single time. Just because you know where somebody is does not mean you're going to win that engagement. Now that Ash's pick rate is starting to climb yet again, whether it be just changes to the ACOGs and the scopes, as you mentioned, or because of how good Ash's utility can be, it's a good reminder that Ash's breaching rounds are capable of shattering mirror windows. And because of this, now Citizen will be playing blind behind that spot. Pambazu, the first one to die. The first interaction involves Spoit. Spoit just needs to hold this position on Warden. That's it. Citizen far enough back, falling off of that mirror window as we talked about, swinging onto the Ash, but Beaulo survives for the time being. Citizen re-engaging, leading Beaulo right into the line of fire. Scrambling back. Where's the bomb site through Dragon?
Maybe they have one strat right now. Oh, damn, is it good. Get open and kill, fall back to bomb site, play favorable numbers, win the round. That's how all 3 defensive rounds so far have basically played out, and it looks to be the same way it goes here as well. They're back on site, they got the pick, Canadian and Nave both very low in HP. Nave almost dies now as well. In fact, he is down, but there's a trade. It's 2v4, still favoring M80.
Tuberow will be able to freeze you out of the objective, quite literally, as that's exactly what Noodle's objective is. NJR with 1, but he'll twist and turn, and not just utility. It's the firepower from Tuberow that does so much damage. M80 takes the lead. They pick up their 5th round. It requires the whole team to know specifically what that was, because if you heard, there was very little specifics beyond that. Now, one of the first things that Mint said was, let's watch our frustration. How frustrated are you if you're Nave getting ran out on by Noodle just seconds in? Now there could be yet another from Noodle. Oh my, how is he still alive? He'll have to swing, and blind, he gets the kill onto Pambazu, still being watched and still firing away. He's at over half HP. DZ barely putting a knife onto him. It's Spoit to get that pick with Noodle playing down below. DZ falling apart in front of our very eyes.
I think DC made the effort to full send there because when they lost Nave and lost the demos, the whole the entire strategy that they were building fell apart. And with that, they also get the round. M80 with the first kill and the last. M80, they played very aggressive last round. Look what they're doing now. They're playing Tuberow, Kaid, Mira, or my Warden. And again, DC with similar struggles. They lose the opening duel. Wall doesn't get opened up correctly. And you don't have another Heart Breacher to back this up. This is really terrible if you're DC.
No ability to freeze that gadgetry, slow down the attackers. And I mean, DZ have been a slow team, but Pambazu has something to say about that. Canadian taking damage. He sprints on in. The B-bomb site seems to be all his. But Pambazu dies from an angle he wasn't expecting. Citizen falters as well, but DZ managed to pull off a successful defuse plant. Spoit keeping a numbers advantage for his team. Now it's a 2v3 with Beaulo and Nafe, the 2 newest additions, as the last 2 to save this matchup. M80 want all 3 of these points. Spoit getting shut down by Nafe inside a bathroom. Eno on the diffuser. They're counter disabling it. He needs to stop him. Picked apart. It's all up to Nafe now with time still favoring M80. Noodle will hop on it. Nafe has to get in. Noodle at the halfway point. Off he goes.
Oh, no.
way. Noodle clutches out. And it is time to get it done. A heroic individual effort. And Noodle will be the star of the show. M80 stun DZ.
He had about a second left. He hits the wall bang, 180 flick to like win it. Gets back in the future like 8-point-something seconds. Heartbreaking loss of a round there for DC because Nafe has such a strong position at post plant. But that round's not the problem if you're DarkZero. It's all the rounds before that one. M80 on attack, they fell a little bit flat, but on defense, they showed us so many different styles of siege, and it's also why they won this matchup.
M80 got a big 3 points on the day. Los did too, but specifically for M80, let's get Spoit on the line and talk about this matchup. Dude, I just want to clarify real quick. You had Skyscraper against LG, and it didn't go your way. And then you went to Skyscraper in this very particular case against DZ, and it worked way better. Talk to me about why repeating the same map over again was the play here.
I mean, to be honest, last time we played Sky, there was a lot of nerves going on and stuff like that. Our attacks were pretty bad as well. And I mean, we just knew that our Sky was better. And, you know, we fixed the mistakes today, and it looked better. I wouldn't say this is like the final piece that we have, but it looked better today at least, so I'm happy.
Jesse did a very scientific statistical analysis earlier of what you were drinking going into that game against the Sonics. Can you confirm whether this cup is the same cup that you were drinking out of from just the last week? Jesse, can you show the camera again?
We had a clip of you drinking from a bit of a red cup. Just wondering maybe what was in that. You don't have to be too specific.
Yeah, it was actually water with ice because I
I
was out of bottles.
I respect. I'm so tired of these players drinking energy drinks. Like Spoit knows what he's doing.
Wow, I guess that's
H2O.
The electrolytes, you know?
Absolutely.
Okay. Fair play.
That's all he really needs, dude. Again, ice basically as cold as the ice in your veins. Spoit, again, congratulations on the dub. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care, bro.
Thank you.
So when was it?
One more thing.
What? Oh.
Oh, wait, we didn't see it. We didn't see it.
Yeah, Sport Charm, guys.
Hey,
all right.
We love that. We love
Thank you,
that.
guys. Thank you.
Congrats.
I really like the idea of, one more thing, and he's gone.
They honestly should have just left it that way.
Should have just left it there.